Thursday. Now, as some of you know, we recently wrapped up the 12 Days of Crochet Mischief. This was my 4th year of hosting the Days of Crochet, and I think it went pretty well. But this is our 2nd year with a survey afterwards though, so let's have the elephants from day 12 showing up while I talk you through some of these survey results. First off, most people who completed the survey made all 12 patterns. That is 65% of you. And I have interpreted the data in some places based on who made what. I'm seeing that some non-elephants have snuck into the elephant parade, but we can thank Mr. Bones for that, and at least they're getting their moment in the spotlight as well. Okay, I think there are 2 main points of interest in these results, and the first is which pattern was considered the hardest or the most difficult or the most challenging, whatever language you want to use around it. And there were 2 patterns that were considered much harder than the others, but we'll get to that. So we're going to work up from the easiest here. In 12th position, we have the rat, with just 1% of people calling it the hardest. 11th, we have the bear. 10th was the walrus. 9th was the elephant. 8th was the goat. 7th was the squirrel. And at this point, there's a big jump. 3% of people found the goat to be hardest, and we're up to 6% for the squirrel. Clustered around that, we have the goose and then the chameleon as well, and they are all around that 6% point. In 4th place, we have the raccoon at 8.5% of people saying it was the hardest. In 3rd place, we have the octopus with 12.5% of people. In 2nd place, it was the fox with 23% of you finding it hardest. And then in 1st position, the most difficult pattern of this particular batch, it was the raven with 28.6% of you saying it was the hardest. Now, I think that has a lot to do with the picos of that neck ruffle, but still good to know. So what I'm just popping up on the screen right here now is a bar chart showing the average difficulty as nominated by you guys for each pattern. And what you can see here is that there was, well, actually I can't see anything. It's all right now. It blinked off the screen. There we go. And what you can see here is that a lot of them are around the same level of difficulty. None were considered spectacularly hard compared to others. And maybe with the exception of like the walrus, the rat, and the bear, none were considered like spectacularly easy either. Everything was a little bit challenging for some people. For those 2 hardest patterns, the fox and the raven, they averaged out at 2.8 and 2.7 out of 5 in terms of our scale of difficulty. So not too bad. Alrighty, which brings us to the second main interesting point, I think, for this particular survey, and that is which pattern was most requested to get a full-sized version of it. And I just want to start by saying that every creature except the raccoon was requested at least once, and at least for the raccoon we know why. It's because you already have one that's half that size and double that size and 4 times that size and 8 times that size. They're all available somewhere. Some of them are Patreon only though. So raccoon came in 12th. Next came the rat, squirrel, and the octopus, and they also made sense to me to be like this low in the rankings because while I think they're really cute, we also already have full-sized versions of those creatures, even if it's not this specific pattern. So in 8th position, we have the walrus. Not a lot of love for our couch potato, and that is okay. Then came elephant at number 7, goat at number 6, raven at number 5. I think that one there might have been tempered by how tricky some people found it. Number 4 was our goose. And then here we go. The top 3 were bear, chameleon, and then the fox, which was very confusing for me, but like, cool. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with these rankings, because I am going to be taking them into account when I'm picking who I'm going to be doubling in 2026, because I am planning on releasing full-size versions of a couple of these ones here. And I know who I want to do, but I'm curious as to who you guys want to see. Now, I did try to keep these videos as respectful of everyone's time as possible, which means sometimes cutting out stuff that makes me laugh, but I don't want to waste your time. Well, this year I remembered to save it all, so please enjoy. Don't have an acorn for you, buddy, but I might be able to find you a strawberry. How's this? I mean, other than adorable. Oh, there's a colour change all the way back there. So, in our white, we're going to work 3 single crochet all into the same stitch. 1, that's my red. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, that's a typo in the pattern. I love it when I catch those. Just let that go past. Oh, total wipeout. No one's taking your strawberry from you, mate. You're all right. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to find a family-friendly way to phrase this. With your squirrel completely stuffed, there we go. I'm trying the camera a little bit lower today, so hopefully that makes up for if you couldn't really see yesterday. But we are going to stop at this, make sure we're in focus. Hello, little foot. Eee! Oh, he's ticklish, I'm sorry. I am very tangled. Please hold. Look at this, how does this even happen? I keep looking for the rest of the tools and materials, but this is really it. Yeah, okay. My best crow approximation. Oh, look at those little paddlers. Whee! I'm just pulling my... There. We're going to fix that in the next... Oh, I might be pushing us off camera. Sorry about that. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. There should be 4. There is not. Where did I skip a stitch? Yeah, we only did 5 in our magic ring. Okay. So 8 single crochet. Sorry, I got stuffing all the way up into my brain through my nose just then. I'm okay. I'm okay if you guys are. All right. Whew. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Would you please stop misbehaving? Thank you. Okay, we're getting through it. Woo! Out. Spending a little time in the box. Sometimes they need a little grooming afterwards. Hello, hello. Day 2 of filming. And of course there's a vacuum cleaner going on outside. Okay, so my voice is significantly louder than the vacuum cleaner. I'm sure it'll be fine, even if it's annoying. For me. Hopefully not for you. Okay, that is definitely getting louder. Yeah, okay, we'll wait until they finish. Take a moment to untangle ourselves there. Oh, dang it, that's the point where we have to change to our white at the end of the row. I think it finally stopped. I don't want to jinx it though. Changing to our black. Have I been calling it black or grey this whole time? Changing, like just attach the colour you've been using. Next up, what we're going to do is sew our legs closed. That's a way to put that. I did hit record again. Champion. The rest of them seem to be numbered correctly at least. Hello and welcome back for day... Hello and welcome back for day 6. Let's see who we're making. That is not who I expected to see, and I'm not doing a bit. This is the wrong creature in the wrong box. This always happens at least once. I actually need to go verify this. Hold on. Just to give I assume I'm going to include this in some bloopers somewhere. For closure, the right animal's in the box. I've just given the wrong clue. Increase. Nope, that was a decrease. Good job, brain. I don't think there's any wrong answers when it comes to geese. Well, unless you ask them. They probably have opinions on this. I also suggest having at least one safety marker. That's not what they're called. I don't know how orange became the theme for this year, but here we are. Apparently Mischief and orange go hand in hand. And there we are. He has 2 little paddlers. And oh no, he's ticklish. Oh, you go back into your corner. And all in a flap about nothing. So that's who we're making today. Oh, we shouldn't have changed to our pink yet. Dang. And it's all knotted off and everything. It's then 3 single crochet. Do that again because I think my stomach made an appearance. I like projects like this. The squeaking of my hook just becomes the vibe. You're feeling lucky, punk. Little attitude on you. Boop. Hello and welcome back to day 9. Hello and welcome back to day 9. Oh, come on. Hello and welcome back to day 9 of our 12 days of Crochet Mischief. Oh, sorry, I just got fallen on by a bunch of Pokemon. And there you go. I'm low-key a little worried that we haven't been on camera this whole time, but I will have to adapt and overcome that feeling. So it's too late to go back, really. Just wait for the emergency to pass. I have so many lizards. You guys ever just like look down at your hands and realize you've got like whole handfuls of lizards? Not that the frill neck lizard isn't valid. Anyway, let's focus on the script, shall we? Reset. This one here is for day 11 and day 12. No? We gotta do day 10 still. Okay, where are my hooves? Then a single. This isn't the updated ear. Pause for a second. I need to just check this pattern. Oh, we haven't done color changes yet. Hold my roll. Oh, now, who said you could eat that? It's not for you. That's what we currently look like. Plus a hair. There is our fetching little Dorito. Dorigoat. Is this a joke? Can't even tell. I don't know. Normally by this point in the process, I'm feeling about ready for it to end. I don't know about you guys. You can't say that. Drama. But that's it. Think. Yeah. There isn't 3 stitches here. No, it's only meant to be 2. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, I don't think I did row 17. That's the problem. Somehow in the next 10 rows, we go from this to this. So don't tell me that there's not some sort of stitchcraft at play here. And finally, here are your family photos from this year. Whether you made 1 or all 12, found it easy or hard, thank you all so much for joining me for the 2025 12 Days of Crochet. The patterns will be staying available just like the previous 3 years we did this. Like, I'm updating the thumbnails to help people find them in future, but they're all here on YouTube. They've got their playlists. They're also available on Etsy if you like a written version. They're also available on Patreon if you prefer the written versions. So this is my last video for the year, and that makes it the last time I'm going to get to say thank you to all of my patrons for your support this year and during these 12 days of crochet. Multi-episode projects like these don't tend to do super well for me on YouTube, but I love to make them, and I like to think that those who find them appreciate them as well. So it's my patrons that make it possible for me to continue to make things like this, and the Soul Silver series, and any other series I've done this year. I don't know if there's been any other series this year. Also, we all owe Mr. Bones a combined thank you for painstakingly collecting and labeling all of the photos for this year's slideshows, including these family photos that you're seeing show up at the moment. We're talking about thousands of images, and his hard work makes it possible for me to share them at the end of each video, because otherwise there just straight up wouldn't be time for me to get it all done. So big thank you to Mr. Bones as well. So I'll leave you here to enjoy the family photos that came out of the 12 Days of Crochet Mischief. Okay, so as that slideshow wraps to a close, I hope you all have a happy and safe holiday season, and I will see you all in 2026.